So now it's finally time to have some fun and test these helicopters out. If you set it up right in the last video, what we want to do is attach that rubber band in between the top of the paper clip and the bottom of that metal loop. Then it's time to start winding, and as it winds, it twists the rubber band and starts to pull out some of what's called elastic energy out of the rubber band. There's one quick caveat though, make sure you're twisting clockwise. That's how the propellers are designed to be twisted. In case you don't know what clockwise is, visualize an analog clock, how it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the direction you want to be spinning in. And friends, we want you to go until you can really feel some sort of resistance. That's when you know that the helicopter has enough elastic energy stored up that it's actually going to power flight. The rubber band is going to start looking kind of crazy, and that's a good thing. Here's an example. And next up, friends, with any fun project, there's always a couple things to say on safety. The first off is these blades can be kind of sharp. When you can, please don't let your finger slide alongside them or you might get something like a paper cut. Those are always annoying, so let's try to avoid that. Next up is when you are ready to release your helicopter for flight. Do you think we want to aim it at our face or at any other classmates? Of course not. Make sure you're holding it far away from your body and pointed away from anything else. So moving on, but remember, part of thinking like an engineer and being creative is trying to think of different ways to help improve your design. And there's a couple of different ways we can do that. Number one is the amount of rubber bands you use. If there was a certain amount of elastic energy that you pent up by winding up one rubber band, will winding up two rubber bands double that? I don't know, you'll have to see, but we do give you plenty, so check it out. And the other is the type of rubber bands. Friends, you'll see that we don't just give you regular size. We want you to experiment with different sizes and different amounts to optimize for the best flight. And just remember, another way you can customize your copter is where exactly you position that popsicle stick. And finally, the best way that we recommend to fly these is to keep one hand pinching the bottom of the popsicle stick and one hand holding the twisted blade at the top, ready to be spun. When it's go time, let go and get your top hand out of there and let that blade start spinning, but just for a second. As soon as you feel that it's going fast and you feel a little bit of wind on your bottom hand, that's when you can release the bottom one and the helicopter should go flying. Remember, point it away from you.
So I'm going to be winding it up from the top and holding it with my other hand on the bottom. And when I think I'm ready, I'm going to release it with this top hand first to let the blades go, and then I'm going to release it with my other hand so it can fly.